Good morning. Okay, I'm a couple minutes early. It just allows me to kind of make sure that everything is working as it should be. And I like to also share it into my group because I know not everybody sees the page. But if you're, and I know sometimes it takes a few minutes to find me, so welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I can't believe we are at almost the end of September already. How is that even possible? didn't didn't summer just finish? I don't know what's going on. Oh, hi Rita. Okay, good. We've got some friends joining live. Good to see you. Okay, it's rainy where I am. I don't know what the weather's like where you are. So last week was kind of a fun week for us. Well, first let me introduce myself. Hello, my name's Genevieve Coe, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And I've been doing this for almost 17 years. I love the number 17 because my birthday is on the 17th of June, and I don't know, 17, it was like the house number of the house I grew up in. So I don't know, 17 is kind of a special number to me. So I should probably think of something special to do because I think in October, I can't remember, maybe it's the 7th of October is my stampiversary. I'll be 17 years as a demonstrator. Crazy. But I wouldn't trade the ride for anything. I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I love playing with pretty paper and touching all the beautiful things. And I love blessing people with what I make. So I love to hand out, give out my creations as well. And that's why I love teaching classes and showing others how easy it is to craft and create with Stampin' Up! Product. You don't have to have a creative fancy bone in your body. The Stampin' Up! Products make it really easy. So as I was saying, last week was kind of a fun week for us because last week was my husband's birthday, and whenever it's someone's birthday in our house, I don't know, tell me in the comments if you have birthday traditions. But in our family, what we do is we go out for dinner, and the birthday boy or the birthday person chooses which restaurant they want to go to. So it was kind of fun because Kevin decided to choose a restaurant kind of in Midtown Toronto so that our son who lives downtown could easily get up Midtown. And then um, anyway, my husband likes Asian food. I'm not so much a fan, but of course it was his choice. So we had Korean food for his birthday, and I took some time to make a card specifically for him. Do you want to see it? Let me share my tabletop, and you can kind of see the card I made. Okay, sorry, there is a giant shadow here. Maybe I can turn this light off. There, the shadow's not quite as giant, but then I'm in the shadows. Anyway, let me show you the card I made for him. I was really happy that I had time to just sit down and create for him. I was using the Bird's Eye View stamp set, and this designer series paper is from the annual catalog here. It's a really great paper. And hey, if you didn't get my newsletter this morning, I sent out an email to tell you guys all that the clearance rack has been updated. So I love this paper. It's called Full of Life. And it is full of life because it's so colorful, rainbow colors, all sorts of beautiful colors in there. You can kind of see. And my husband, if you know him, he's really I don't know. He's really cheerful. He's always smiling. He loves bright colors. And so I decided to make a card just for him. I used the Full of Life designer series paper. I took some of the color palette from there and just used the lemon lime twist for the base and the Daffodil Delight cardstock just as a layer there. Right. And I used the markers to color it in. But here's the magic. Okay. So I was really happy with the card. And then Ta-da! The magic inside. So I don't know if you can see there's these like little chiclets there. These are like, I'm pretending it's our three kids, two boys and a girl. The girl always is a little bit in the middle. Anyway, so there's the little magic of the card. And so I was thinking it might be kind of fun that I might show how to make these pop-up cards for my Stampin' for Fun club members. So if you don't know, I have a special subscription membership club. Anybody who is a Paper Pumpkin subscriber with me, or anyone who subscribes to my surprise box each month gets access to a special video tutorial each month, an exclusive video tutorial, which I email out to my members. And also we have an exclusive Facebook group. So maybe this month for October, we might do this like fun pop-up kind of card. But we've done all different things, like we've done fancy folds and treat packets and different things. So if you want a little extra crafty inspiration, make sure to join my membership, and anyone can join my membership. You just have to be a subscriber. So either you're a subscriber of Paper Pumpkin or you're a subscriber to my surprise box package. Okay, so speaking of Paper Pumpkin, hang on, I'll move this. Speaking of Paper Pumpkin, whoa, is this working? Okay, let me turn the light back on. I have so many things to tell you. Speaking of Paper Pumpkin, it is 40% off for new subscribers this month. So tell me in the comments if you're a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, that's awesome. You can expect to get your happy crafting box in the mail. And and then of course, as soon as I get on here, there's all these like little alerts on my computer. And it includes a stamp set, all the supplies in there to make the project of the month. Let me see if I can grab one to show you. The thing is, if you are a subscriber, make sure that you have a demonstrator identified as a subscriber, that you get, the demonstrator gets credit for your subscription. Because if you don't have a demonstrator and your subscriber, make sure to go into your profile and choose me. I would be so honored if you choose me. And I like to thank my Paper Pumpkin subscribers because they get that monthly technique video each month. And as well, we have a Zoom craft and chat. So you don't have to craft alone. Tonight actually is our monthly craft and chat. So I'll be working on my box. So if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is crafting made easy, all in a box. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking you can see it, but you can't. Okay, so it has your stamp set. It has your ink. It has the pretty tissue paper, and then it's got the project of the month. This month's cards are stunning fall cards, as you can see. So I'm excited to work on it. So if you've never subscribed to Paper Pumpkin before, now is the time. Just go to paperpumpkin.com. Make sure you change the flag to Canadian, and you just become a subscriber there. And if it's your first time, you'll get 40% off. Normally it's around $35 a month. That includes the shipping if you're a subscriber. And yeah, you can expect to receive a happy box each month that you can cancel anytime. But just for this month, you will get 40% off as long as you subscribe before the 10th of the month. Okay, and then the following months will be at its regular price. But if you've been wanting to try Paper Pumpkin, this is a great time to get in and try. If you are a subscriber and you just don't know if you have a demonstrator linked to your subscription, go and check. And if you don't have one, I'd love it if you consider adding me as your preferred demonstrator for your subscription, because then I can add you to our special membership group. Okay, so that's that. Oh, and I was telling you about my husband's birthday. Okay, this has nothing to do with stamping, but I just thought it was really funny. My son sent my husband this. as a birthday present. It's like, speaking of surprise boxes, this is a surprise box of beef jerky, all different kinds of beef jerky and meats in a box. Okay, because I guess that's what you give a man on his birthday, meat in a box. But I think our crafting box paper pumpkin is way more fun than meat in a box. But I thought that was funny to show you that that's what he got for his birthday. And if you missed it, this is the card I gave him for his birthday. Okay, hello. Keep dropping your hellos in the comments. I love to know who's watching live. And each Tuesday, as much as I can, I try to share a video. It's usually whatever I've been crafting, whatever's on my mind. And it's also a great place for us to connect and where I can share my news in my business. So don't forget to always check my link tree, because that's where my upcoming class schedule is. I do have kind of a pop-up class coming up. It is a reliving your travel memories experience. So when you come to that class, it will be held in Markham, Ontario, and it'll be on the 22nd of October. And you're going to bring a few pictures of a recent trip. It doesn't even have to be a recent trip. It can be a long time ago trip, but you got to bring the pictures, and you'll actually create your own travel memories journal, and you can do the journaling and all of that. So you'll get all the supplies in the kit to create your book. Obviously, it's not going to look the same as mine, because you're going to have pictures of you, any extra pictures. There's even a pocket for them. And then on top of that, we'll have a few little sweet treats to enjoy together. It's fun to look at other people's pictures. And we're going to have a presentation about exotic Morocco to keep us in the theme of travel. So that is a class I have coming up. Make sure to register for that if you don't live local to attend that experience. I just read Cheryl's comment. Sorry. If you don't live local, you can still purchase the kit. Okay, it is available on the online store. And if you're not familiar with shopping on my online store, it's really easy. You just go to stampinup.ca and make sure that you choose me as your demonstrator here, because I give a gift for any online order $60 or more. And today is a great day to shop because the clearance rack has just been updated. So all you have to do is hit specials, go to clearance, and you'll see like there's things slashed to like 60% off. Like, it's amazing deals. So many things under $10. It's a great way to kind of build up your crafting stash there. Okay, so take a peek at all the beautiful things that are there. And don't forget, when you shop with me online, make sure to use the host code and make sure to shop with me, and then you will receive a gift in the mail. Okay, so that is that. I'm laughing because Cheryl says, hey, Jen, maybe if I buy my hubby a box of meat, then he'll let me buy more craft supplies. Well, the way I look at it, that's how I got myself into this happy place, is because way back when I was starting crafting and realizing that, hey, I think I could actually do this paper crafting thing. Because remember, I was not a crafty person. I was pretty sure I couldn't do it. But then when I figured out the Stampin' Up! Products made it really easy and fun, I thought, I got to find a way. I got to find a way to pay for my little crafty supplies. And so that's how I ended up becoming a demonstrator. I was actually looking just to save money on my purchases. But I had so much fun doing it with people and creating together. And I've made so many new friends and connections. It's really good. It's really good for the brain, for the body, all those things, to just get together with friends. So that's how I started. So Cheryl, maybe if you want a little bit of budget, more budget for your crafting supplies, think about joining my team and getting that discount, and even having a little side fun there. Okay, so that was a diversion. Okay. So let's start crafting. I'm sure I have more things to tell you, but anyway, I told you about the clearance rack. I told you about upcoming classes and to sign up. I told you about my membership, where you can learn new techniques each month. So I think let's just dive into what I've been crafting lately. So what I've been playing with lately are the kits. because kits are so easy. Oh, here, I'll turn off that light so the shadow isn't so giant on the table. I just thought looking at kits in kind of real life sometimes is different and more exciting than looking at it on the website. So why don't we start? I don't know. I've got a few kits to show you here because these are the two newest releases for September. One is the Christmas ornaments kit. Okay, so it comes in a box. I already took mine out of the box. And you get all these beautiful gold hoops. Yeah, let me show you. I put it in a bag here, but you get everything you need. That is the great thing about our all-inclusive kits collection. So they're not always cards. This one is actually an ornament kit, but I think you could actually make it as a really fancy gift tag on a gift or a wine bottle decoration, right? There's so many ways you could use it. So let me show you. Let's do one just for fun here. Maybe I'll take this larger one out. Okay, so there's two sizes. There's like a large one and a small one. So to give you perspective, the large one is about 4 inches across, and this one is 3 inches across. Okay, and so it tells you right in the instructions. You can just look at the pictures and it kind of tells you what to do. So let's try this one here, number 2, because I want to do like a larger one. And the kit comes with these little dot adhesives, which are a little finicky, but we could use them. But if you don't have super great fine motor skills, I would order the mini glue dots. Okay, so it's the same thing. It's just that one is kind of on a sheet and one is on a roll. And then inside the kit, you get the gold twine, and it even tells you 18 inches. So, okay, 18 inches. Hello, glass mat. Let's just measure that. This is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so we'll just cut that. Okay, and then I'm just looking. I all of a sudden noticed there's like a little divot in this, and I'm wondering whether there's a reason why. Anyway, so what we're going to do is, it took me a while to figure it out. So in case it helps you, if you buy this kit, you kind of fold it in half, okay? And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just threading the ends through the loop at the bottom. Okay, so that it kind of attaches to the bottom. And then what we're going to do is one end goes on one side, the other end goes on the other side. Whoops, this thing does roll around a bit. Okay, so we're just going to do that. And then what I'm going to do, this I find is the hardest part, is when you're tying. I like to tie a knot. So again, it's do whatever you want and makes you happy. But I find the pictures in the instructions kind of helpful. They say to put a glue dot at the top. So I will do that. But I'm just tying a little knot here at the top to try to stabilize it a bit. I don't know if that really works or not. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing is we're putting this gold cord across. This is actually the hardest part of the kit, I found. So we'll take a glue dot. I mean, it comes with these ones, but I'm going to just, this way I can just kind of pop it on. Okay. Onto the gold ring. Okay. And then I'm just going to stick that right onto the glue dot. Okay, that just helps stabilize it a bit. Okay, and then, yeah, we could put a glue dot at the bottom too. That would probably stop it from moving. And again, it does, in the picture, it does show the glue dot. You can see I'm not that great at following instructions. But it gives me an idea. Okay. There we go. We'll just kind of, it's just a place for the cord to stabilize a bit. Okay. And then we look at the picture here. Okay, we've got these green circles. And I thought it was so clever how Stampin' Up! Did these circles. I thought they were separate circles, but in fact, they are connected, these circles. So you can see. There you go. You can see that there's like a connection there. So all you have to do is kind of slip it in between the twine. And then you'll kind of close it up and glue it together like that. So they're putting the dimensionals, which are included in the kit, which I clearly misplaced, but I always have dimensionals, but it does come in the kit. There we go. Okay, I don't know whether it came with mini or full size. Okay, so we'll just put our dimensionals on there. They put a lot of dimensionals. I don't know whether we need that many. Okay. Hope this works out. Okay. But I have been enjoying kits just because sometimes you want the crafty joy. Yeah, maybe the divots, but it's not a very big divot, really. It's just a little divot. So I don't know how much difference it would make. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're carrying on here. And then there's this little banner. Okay, so I'm just going to do one of the ornaments, and then I'm going to do some of the cards from the other kit, because this is just one of the kits. I think one of the things I realized when I took this out is that it's way bigger than I thought. Okay, so you guys are probably correct. There is a reason for this little divot, because I think, do they all have little divots? I almost feel like it's just like a weird manufacturing thing, because I'm telling you, it's not super bold. Oh no, they all do have some. Maybe it's just a manufacturing thing where the two parts of the ring go together. I don't know, because it's not a very big divot. Like I really feel like it wouldn't really hold anything. I don't know. And it's only on one side. Kind of. Okay, we'll stop thinking about the divot, but this is way bigger than I thought. Like when I looked at it online, I thought they were much smaller. And so when I see the banner, even when you see the banner in this picture, you think it's a little banner, but it's not. It is 6 inches across, this banner. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of how big it is. We're going to stick that on here. I don't know if there's a right way or wrong way, but it's double-sided, so we'll just pop that on. Is it double-sided? That's kind of cool. Okay, and I don't know if you can see, there's like gold, so it shines. Again, it doesn't show off in the online store, but I think this is a great kit. Pretty unique too, pretty clever. Okay, and then everything, as our kits are, there's these die cut pieces. So you don't have to worry about this is especially great if you go to like on vacation or a cottage or something like that, and you want to get your crafty mojo on, but maybe you don't want to bring all your supplies like the cut and emboss machine and all that, because it's already kind of cut out for you. And then let's stick that on there. We'll use one of the little glue dots. Now, if you don't have our roll of glue dots, absolutely use the ones that come in the kit. They work perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay, and then our little leaves here. And you can even see the leaves have shading in them, different colors. So we'll do that. I'm just going by the picture. It looks like they're using dimensionals here, so I'll use a dimensional because I'm a follow the instructions kind of girl. Okay, I don't know where I want to put this. Maybe maybe more in the middle, kind of. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. Okay. And then this kit, it does, the only thing that's not included in the kit is the hot glue gun. Okay. So bring this over so that you can see. Okay. So this is just, I think I got it from the dollar store. Yeah. See, just the Dollarama or whatever. We can actually put another one in. We want. I don't think I'll use it all, but and then whenever I use a hot glue gun, I always have my silicone mat underneath. Okay, very important. I love my silicone mat. I use it all the time. Okay, and then let's do the pine cones. It calls for 1 big and 2 little pine cones. So let's get our bag of little embellishments here. Again, it's all in the kit, so it's not like you have to go sourcing out your own pine cones. Okay, 1 big one, 2 little ones, and the red berries. Perfect. Okay, so we have that there. Let's stick it down. So wouldn't this make a really nice fancy wine tag or something like that? I think that would be cool. Or like just kind of a special tag on a gift, but of course you can use it as ornaments as well, which is what they were intended to be. Thing about hot glue gun is you just kind of put it all over. It always works out. Okay, just put tons all over. Okay, and then we'll kind of slip that in there, I think. There we go. And so we'll just let the hot glue dry. But look at that cool 3D effect. Oops. I would actually, oops, did I glue the end there? There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then what I like to do is I just like to kind of do a little knot up here if I can. Because then you can kind of hang it on the tree a little bit easier if you're going to use it as an ornament. Oh, I forgot to tell you about another class that's coming up. I saw Rose's name. I have an in-person ladies retreat weekend at the end of October. It is full. I like to keep it kind of intimate, not tons and tons of people. So we have maxed out. But if you want the kind of retreat experience without leaving the comfort of your own home, then you should register for my ladies retreat in a box. So I might actually have to cap that out too, because one of the special things that we do is I like to give little pillow gifts and then share the videos on how to create the different pillow gifts. So all the ladies will get, if you take the in the box or if you're in person, it's just like a little surprise and delight treat. So I just like to pamper that way. So you get 5 in the when you register for the retreat. Here, I'll show you the other ones. These ones I didn't have my glue gun, so I used glue dots, which I wouldn't recommend because I feel like it's very fragile. So these are the different designs. So head to my link tree, upcoming classes to register for my retreat in a box. Okay. There you go. So those are the 3 designs with the kit. So what do you guys think of that kit? And as usual, with anything in our Stampin' Up! Store, supplies are, you can never guarantee whatever's in stock is in stock. Whatever's out of stock is out of stock. Stampin' Up! Does try to reorder as quickly as they can, but I know some of the components come from yonder, so it might take a while to restock things. So don't wait if you wanted to get your kit. Okay, so let's put this one away, and then I'm going to show you the other kit so that you can see what they look like in real life. Whoops. Okay, move glue gun so that I don't cause a giant mess somewhere. That's funny. There you go. You can kind of see them a little better. Uh-oh. What did I do? Things look a bit frozen there. Okay. I'm going to put this away so I don't lose it. So tell me in the comments what you think of that ornament kit. Tell me all the different ways you think you can use it. I already suggested using them as wine bottle tags. You can use them as ornaments. You could use them as fancy gift tags. Maybe you could even use it kind of to decorate your home, right? It doesn't have to be on the Christmas tree. Anyway, things to think about. Tell me in the comments there. Okay. Get rid of this. And then hopefully you feel inspired to create some little 3D items. And then our kits make it super easy. I don't even know if you noticed, but hello, the bows are pre-tied for you in this kit. Hip hip hooray for that. Okay, let's move on to the other kit I wanted to show you, mostly because I'm really curious to play with it. And it is the Card Keeper kit. And we are getting to that season where you might be thinking about gifts to give to people. Our all-inclusive kits make it really easy and great. I already opened this up. So whenever I do kits, I like to separate things. So I put all the card bases together in a pile. I put all the kind of die cut pieces in a pile. Okay. And then you'll notice that this is a non-stamping kit. And what that means is that it gives you the sentiments already kind of pre-done. You just have to pop them out. But what's cool is that it's got all the languages, right? So you've got German, Dutch, French, and English. Although I am only seeing, maybe there's more die cuts here that I'm just not seeing. Yes. There we go, right? Happy birthday, thinking of you, happy for you. So anyway, actually, maybe I'll make a pile just of the words so that I can see what's happening there. Okay, and then the envelopes, I just keep them in the box so as not to confuse anything. But this kit is actually a kit that makes two different styles of cards, best wishes and best wishes and happy birthday. And then it comes with a box. Okay, and so the box has all these little tabs so that you can separate the different kinds of cards in your box. So I know I'm going to use this one. So that's why I thought I better get it. So that because even for my job, I send cards quite a lot. And so to have them all organized in a box would be super. So let's do the first card. Okay. So card number 1, you can just grab your saying. Again, you can choose whatever saying you want. But they're suggesting the just because, so I will grab that one. Okay. And to put some dimensionals on the back, and there's also a gold flower, so I will do that. I like to get all the pieces out. So you can tell in the picture, it says, like, it looks like a solid gold leaf there. So I'm going to grab that. Okay. And then why don't we just assemble it? So let's grab our dimensionals. So as you can see, the dimensionals come in the kit. So you always get the adhesive you need, which is lovely most of the time. And we'll just stick that on. I know pre-made bows are the best, right? Okay. And then we will slip a little golden leaf behind there. Just peeking out the side there. Okay, and then we'll grab our card base, and surprise, surprise, there's little gold flecks in this card too. It just makes it nice and fancy, and we'll pop that on, and that is how easy it is. Okay, so if you've got people that say, oh, I'm not creative, don't worry. You can still get together with them, grab a kit, have a nice time together, drink some coffee, talk about your husbands, talk about your pets, talk about your garden, and just feel super proud of yourself at the end because of what you created. So you want to see the second one? We could do one more. I think I have time before I have to hit the work world. Okay, so this one, we're going to take a green leaf and a gold leaf. We actually need 2 of these green ones and 2 of the gold ones. So we'll do that. I love it how easy it comes together. Okay, and let's pop those on. It will go something like this. Okay, so you can decide which you want to pop up or which you want to leave flat. I think maybe I'll just leave these flat. So let's use our little glue dots here. And we'll leave it flat. You can see why I'm like more of a fan of, I find these a little tricky if you don't have the fine motor skills, but it totally is okay. Take your pick tool would be super helpful here. Sorry, I mutter to myself. Oh, sure, we'll do the box. Let me do this, finish this card, and we'll put the box together too. Let's see what the box looks like and how big it is. That might be interesting for you guys to see too, right? Okay. I have time today. Sometimes I have meetings at work and then I have to pre-record the video or just let you guys know I can't go live. But I looked at my calendar and I was like, yay, I think I could go live today. I like interacting with you guys in person if I can. And then that way, if you have questions, I can answer them too, live. But even if you're watching the replay, you can still ask questions and I can answer them. But always make sure you're on my email newsletter list because that's the best way to keep track of everything. That's the best way. I try my best to use my email newsletter list as a way to keep in touch because I know not everybody's on social media. And plus, Facebook is kind of weird. Sometimes they show you stuff, sometimes they don't, you know. You just can't trust it. So, but I feel like, oh, if I sent an email, even though sometimes email goes into spam. So always check your spam folder because maybe you've been getting emails from me and you didn't know. Okay, and let's do thinking of you. So this does have a bit of a different look because there is no stamping. Oops, I made these a little too far away. I don't want to see these little dots down here. Maybe I'll just move that up a bit. So it's not quite so. There you go. Okay. You know what? This kit is so perfect. I sort of feel like I should have some friends over who have never stamped before and just do this one. Everybody can take one card home and then I could show them how to stamp a sentiment on the inside. That would be fun. Okay. I'm doing less classes now. So really, what do I want to do in my free time now that I'm doing less classes for my Stampin' Up! Business? I want to find people and, and craft with them. But that's okay. It's about the freedom of doing what I want to do. Okay, let's do the box because Jennifer was saying, so look at, right? So pretty, so pretty. And then, of course, there's coordinating envelopes. Let me just show you the pretty coordinating envelopes. Okay, but yeah, let's do the box here. Okay, there's quite a quite a lot of things on my table. Oh, I just saw something on the floor I wanted to show you guys. So I've texted a bunch of you, or a bunch of people that I thought would enjoy a private class. I'm trying to use my extra free time to also do private classes because I feel that's a great way to visit and talk with people. I really want to get back to the basics of just visiting with people and getting to know them and chatting and talking about life, right? I don't want to be in my basement cutting paper nonstop and feeling like I have to come up with so many fancy things, because really it's about being together. Okay, so let me see. I feel like there's something going on here. So just let me see what's in here. Okay. Aha. Okay. So are you watching this? What's going on here? So this is actually, it folds up. I've unfolded it. And then I would bet that there's something happening here. I should probably look at the instructions. Here, let's look at the instructions, but I feel like here. Okay, this just unfolds like this. Okay. And then there's adhesive. I don't know if you can see, but there's like adhesive here. So I'm guessing we just fold these little flaps out and then we'll just adhere all the pieces inside to make the bottom of the box. Oh, that's super easy. Like that. Okay, so I haven't glued it together yet, but this is just to show you. Okay, you would just peel the adhesive and stick it like that. And then this will be the lid. Whoops, all my ornaments are. Okay, this will be the lid, so that works great. And then let's look inside here. And then these are just like cardboard pieces, so they don't stick anywhere or they don't accordion as far as I can tell. Let's look at the picture. Yep, that's it. And then what you do, it did include, I probably misplaced them, it did include little title stickers to put on this white spot. Okay, so let's, and I know some of you are like very like professional crafters. You love crafting. And so you might think, oh, this is all pre-done. Maybe it's too simple. But come on, agree with me. Sometimes you just want simple. Okay, so hang on, so I'm just peeling off this, oh, sorry, it's off the camera. I'm just peeling off this double-sided tape so that I can adhere that. Okay, so we'll do the same here. We'll just peel off this double-sided tape. I should probably use my take your pick tool. Okay, there you go. We're peeling that off. And then we're gonna fold that up. Hear that? Okay, this is how I would do it. I didn't look too carefully at the instructions, but it seems kind of intuitive. Because I wouldn't want the seams to be on the outside, so it makes sense that it's on the inside here. Okay. And then the lid goes on just like that. Okay, I don't know if I was a little off kilter when I glued it together. I should have paid more attention. Okay, there we go. Is it big enough to hold 6x6 DSP? You prefer crafting alone. I talk far too much if I craft with a group. No crafting gets done. Okay, yeah, the box is beautiful. It's kind of like got foil. I don't know if you can kind of see, but it's foily. Okay, let's check on the 6x6 DSP. Oh, yes. Yep, it does. It just holds the 6x6 DSP perfectly. So that's a way to store. You can store your DSP in there too. Okay, I mean, if you did it this way, of course it would fit. I was just curious if you could maximize the space, and you can just by sticking it in there. So it is a way you could store your DSP too, just the box part, and then you could use the cards to hand out. But let me see if the lid goes on. Yep, no problem. Okay, so that gives you an idea of this kit. I am loving this kit. See, I knew I would like it, when I saw it, but it's a totally different story when you are actually playing with it. So I'll put these in here. So then what happens is that these things, these little dividers fit in here. And then you would label each one and put the cards and the envelopes inside. Okay, so I think that's how it works. Hopefully that gives you an idea about this kit and you get to see it live and in person. Okay, so let me turn this back on. Okay, well, that was kind of fun today. Oh, let me show you one more thing. Okay, hang on. I texted some of you to ask about doing a private class because I made this. I probably showed you guys last week. I can't remember. But I thought, what a great gift for the holidays. It's economical. You could get some friends together and just do it. I provide all the supplies and prep everything. So if you're interested in doing a little social gathering with your friends, and I'm telling you, your friends don't have to be the crafty type. It's really just about getting together and doing something together and catching up. So if I texted you, text me back because we can pick a date that works for you. If I didn't text you, don't worry. You can still do a private class with me creating something pretty. I love to create and curate fun crafting experiences. Okay, I hope this video, it ended up being a little longer. But hope it gives you a good idea of some of our newest kits. Don't forget to take advantage of our clearance rack for fresh. And also, don't be shy to reach out and connect with me. I'm here to help you enjoy what you create with paper. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.